Someone has probably told you this at some point. While you sleep, you swallow about 8 spiders a year. Disgusting, right? But what if I told you it's completely false, and that there's a fascinating story behind why everyone believes it? I'm John, and welcome to the channel. Today we're destroying one of the most widespread medical myths on the planet. First, let's understand why this is biologically impossible. Spiders are extremely sensitive to vibrations. A sleeping person generates constant vibrations, heartbeat, breathing, snoring. For a spider, approaching a bed with someone sleeping in it is like walking toward an earthquake. They simply wouldn't do it. Second, an open human mouth is not a silent trap. The heat, the carbon dioxide we exhale, and the sounds we make are maximum alert signals for any arachnid. Entomological studies consistently confirm that spiders actively avoid sleeping humans. The idea that they'd crawl into a human mouth, not once but 8 times a year, is biologically absurd. So where did this myth come from? Here's the interesting part. In 1993, writer Lisa Holst published an article in PC Professional magazine listing facts people share without verifying. The 8 spiders claim was one of them, viewers, deliberately invented as an example of misinformation. But the text went viral via fax and early email, and people remembered the fact, not the warning. It was essentially the first viral hoax of the digital age, and yet decades later, we're still repeating it. This tells us something important about the human brain. We retain disgusting or scary information far better than neutral facts. Scientists call this the negativity bias. Our minds are wired to prioritize threats. That image of a spider crawling into your mouth, your brain locked it in forever and filed it under important. That's not a flaw, it's an ancient survival mechanism. But it makes us incredibly vulnerable to myths that trigger fear or disgust. So next time someone tells you about the 8 spiders, you now have 3 things to share: the biology of why it's impossible, the story of how it was invented, and the psychological reason why we keep believing it. That's the whole point of this channel. It's not enough to know something is false. Understanding why we believe it is where it gets really interesting. Subscribe, because next week we're tackling a myth so powerful it shaped how the entire world remembers one of history's greatest military leaders. See you then.